Hello and welcome to episode 29 of our 600 town Midlands map. We're back with another guess the station. A little more tricky, I think you'll agree. I mean, the last one was easy. Might as well just ramp it right up. I've tried to include some giveaways for this one. What we got planned today? Nuneaton. We're going to finally put it in. There's some giveaways now with the trains. Now you'll understand why I like to colour my trains. Not very realistic for the time period, but they do help with Guess the Station and figuring out what services are passing through the station. But that's enough of that. We get on with it. Nuneaton is waiting. Right, we are back over on the Birmingham to Peterborough line. And I've done a little bit of scenery. I know. It's about time, right? I've just tidied this up. You can see what I was going for by putting the wall in. Ignore this flashy bit. You can't see it when it's static. I mean, for the most part, you won't be able to see it anyway. But from a distance, which is what we're going for, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Go through here. Ooh, someone's building. I put this in. Don't know why, but you know. Signal box. It's a fairly crazy junction we got going on there. I put those chimneys in just so to, we've got something to see in the distance. You'll be pleased to know I've also done a bit of research for Nuneaton today. That's nice. I'm getting back in the swing of things. This is what we did for the most part of the last episode. Sawmill. Ooh, while we're over here, I want to thank Simon Stewart had an idea for this. How are we going to handle brake manoeuvres around here? His suggestion, and I absolutely agree, I think it's a great idea, is we use this just here for exit. And that's it. And the reasoning behind that is true. We need to extend these. This will be the entry point, and if we double them up like that, that leaves us some options as well. Even possibly an exit, but I would like to use that for exit. I think that's a good idea, because if we have an entry point coming in this way, we're going to block the station, or we could block the station. Coal End will be free of freight traffic waiting to get in. That doesn't stop freight waiting behind passengers, but in the UK, that is okay. In the UK, that is okay. Oh look, I put a little fence in as well. I don't know what I was up to. I even put some trees in, look. It looks way better. You look down here. Especially with real water. I do love the lakes and rivers mod, but it's not animated. And that, and the sounds, listen. I don't know whether that's loud enough, but there we go. Okay, so, Nuneaton. We're all the way over here. Look at us. Goodness me. This is an interesting one. 7 platforms. Now, Blackhand Ghost reminded me about something. You know what I've not done in the longest time? Shown you Google Maps and what I have planned. I know normally I'd recap at the end with a quick look at Google Maps at what we're doing. I have a better idea this time. We're going to switch to it, finally. And I also have another map that I use, and then you can see what I'm looking at. So let's do that, shall we? Here we go. This is where we're at, Nuneaton. Crazy. Absolute. And I have to remember to talk into the mic because I lean over and look at the other monitor. Oh, I'm rusty. This is it, Nuneaton. Smallest ring road in the world, or largest roundabout, whichever way you want to look at it. The A444. We also have the A47 that just ends abruptly in the middle of town. I don't know whether that's the case or whether it continues anywhere. But yes, we have that going on too. It's a big old place, isn't it? This is what we're going for. Is it going to be crazy? Yes, it is. I don't know whether we're going to get this in. Let's not, maybe. I would like to get these short platforms on the outer edge replicated if possible. Then we have the middle Trent Valley line. The Trent Valley line is running straight up and down like that. If we click on Nuneaton, you'll see cross-country Virgin Trains, West Midlands Trains. There's also it's West Midlands Trains owns this station. They are the operator. However, both West Midlands Railway and London North Western operate here. There is a shuttle service to Coventry. Now, I said we have another one. This is the other one, the other map I look at, and this is the track planning. We've got a lot on our plate today. And when I say this is a crazy junction, it is a crazy junction. We're going to work this out though, and we're going to replicate it to the best of my abilities in Transport Fever today. This might be an episode. Looking at it, what we got here? Nuneaton South Junction. What's this? Engine shed. Would have been an engine shed. We've got Nuneaton Midlands Junction. This is the Peterborough to Birmingham line going off that way, which goes through Leicester, finally heads off to Stansted Airport. This is the Trent Valley line, also part of the West Coast Main Line. We have the line going to Coventry, where there's that's where our shuttle will be operating. Heading up here, Ashby Junction, and then back onto the Peterborough Birmingham line this side with Abbey Junction. So there we go. That's our junction. I'm a bit nervous, but we'll go for it. We're at this angle. That's all right. Kind of northwest. Is that right? Northwest, southeast angle going on there. So let me get that up for me. This is where I'll leave it. Hey, look, I remembered to go back in game. Oh, for anybody who's been a long time viewer of the channel, you will know there was many times where I'd forget to switch back and I would just go off and have to edit all of that out. Right, there is something we need. Let's go to our northy southy thing. Get the ruler. We want to be just north of Nuneaton and swing round that way eventually. That should give us what we need there. Let's click off that. So we want to be looking north. Kind of that way. And then we'll need that angle. There is only one station that can handle Nuneaton. And we're going to be bulldozing first. Let's get rid of all of you. Oh, we didn't need to get rid of... it's done now. Let's get rid of that. And that bit because it's silly. We'll put that back in though. Okay. Remember we got the A4444 going across there. Stop moving the camera. Don't rotate it. It's going to make it hard. Let's get the ultimate station out. We don't need anything spectacular like these branching things. What we do need though... Oh, or could we use that? Because you can split them in two, can't you? It is 7 tracks. But if we go 3A and then 4B. There we go. Done. No, it's not done. It's not done at all. Let's get our angle right. Are we looking north? If we look north here, and then we get this angle correct, I think that is about right. Let's do that. That's the angle we're going for. And we want to be just north of Nuneaton. On this bit here. That lines up perfectly with our map. That's not going according to plan. So this idea, not going to work. So let's get this one. And we'll just go 7 with that. And hopefully we can get it in the middle. Oh, you're not well, actually you are kind of doing it right. Yeah, that is pretty much accurate. There we go. We do need a transit track. Ah, that's done it. That is in the perfect spot. I don't know how much of this I'll show you, because I know you don't like me faffing around with these, but this one's kind of tricky and important. They are quite wide, so we'll go with that. As long as... yeah, there we go. We don't need that outside platform. There isn't one. We are going to need a little bit of platform variation. Just a little. We can get rid of... Let's get rid of all of this first. It slows down everything. Let's get some fences on. It's West Midlands trains, so let's do it green. That's the operator. I wish we had more colours down here. Please, and I can't. I wish I could say your name and then I can beg you easier. We don't need an outer edge on the outside. That is platform 6 and 7 on that far side. Away from the entrance building. And that is the one that goes to Peterborough and the one that we're going to hook up first. It does have quite long platform covering, so we'll keep it at 75. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I don't like that. It's moved our transit tracks. We need them on the... oh, I'm a little sad now. Can we go right? No, it's put it on the outside. Sides? No. Left? We've lost it. What did I change that lost that? I am going to figure that out. We need this quite big, by the way. Outside. It's the outside platform that does it. Oh, that makes me sad. There is no way around that. I don't know why changing the outside platform affects the transit track, but there you go, it does. Alright, we're back to normal. We're going to have to leave that outside platform. That was the conclusion that I've come to. We're about at the right angle. Let's have a look. No, we're not. See, look. Got it wrong. Right, now we've got to get the outside platforms shorter. This is tricky. This is tricky. But I do want to show you the sort of shenanigans that goes into making this. But I will edit it down. Now we need a shortest platform. I think it's about 50%. Okay, that is close. Remember, ignore the outside platform. This is close. We might get this. Can we go uniform with that? Not uniform then, because that doesn't work. We want Gaussian, maybe? Gaussian isn't right. Where's our unaffected platforms? Offset, 10%. That's kind of okay. It looks a bit of a mess at the moment. Unaffected platforms, we want 50%, so it's just the outside ones. And reference center, platform. Alright. I don't know. Not really doing what I want it to. 10% is about as much as we can go for. Gaussian. Ah, that's almost right, except for the top end platform there. That is almost right. Vortic. That's also close. Actually, that is quite close. Because we don't really care about that top one. Now, crack would be better. I believe. I think we got this. I would say that is pretty close to Nuneaton. Except for that outside bit. But we can't get rid of that. Do you know, I think I'm going to take it. 75%? Will that give us... ah, because of that outside platform. That's annoying. Well, it's not annoying. That's the wrong word. Just slightly frustrating. Rightmost. I mean, I'd really like it to be that, but then it moves our transit track. Executive decision, although we kind of don't have it right. We do have this number 1 platform correct, and I'm going to take it. 6 and 7 will just have much bigger than they should be. Unless there's any other way we can manage that. I don't think there is. 25. Well, sort of. But not really. 50. Put it uniform. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're going to take that. We want it flat. We're going to put it there. We're in. We're in, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to edit that down to. But I'll try and make that a little less painful than it actually was. We have Nuneaton. It is in. Now, all these middle ones are our West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley line. This is the shuttle line going to Coventry. And these two out ones are to Peterborough. Go off that way. Should we get on with it? Where do we start? I guess the best one would be to do the line we're interested in. Because that is the Peterborough line. And we kind of need to go up. No, do you know what? We should do the West Coast Main Line. Trent Valley line. This centre one. Risky because it's a very tricky junction. As you saw at the beginning. I think we can nail it. I honestly do. This is where it all falls to bits. Don't want catenary yet, although I'm kind of tempted. We do want everything flat though. Because it is a crazy junction that we need to get right. That goes that way. Now this is the Peterborough line, so that's going off that way. And joining up with this. This is the leading track, which we're probably going to have to start going up with, actually. Because we have to go off and meet. See, there's no junction here. We have to go off and start meeting it. We're going to have to get some decent height for this. We might even need to be more aggressive than that. It is quite a way away. Come down there. 38 is fine. Do this. And we've got this that comes in eventually. This is crazy. Oh yes, we've got that one back there too. Oh, I'm like, we're missing a track, but it's right back there. Okay, that's going okay. Are you ready to watch my brain frazzle? Because it's gonna. Going up there. This is coming off. Remember, we're going to have to do it sooner rather than later. I would imagine it's not overly quick either. We do have a sidings. And if we leave a gap, that should about do it for our sidings. We do have one, like there. And then that joins in about here. That wouldn't be very quick at all. Well, too much curvature. We're having a giggle. There we go. We've got the sidings in, and it's going to go up around here. Like that. I do like that. We might have a couple of locos sat there. Brilliant. Alright. So far, so good. What do you reckon, guys? Are we going to nail it? So, at the moment, it just looks like a terrible mess. You know, the more I look at this, the more I'm worried. They do... That's actually much faster than I thought. It's sort of more like that. It can't be much faster, though. But we'll go with that instead. That one's coming into there. Right. Work it out, Grand. Work it out. That's why you don't do this live. We're going to knock this back because we've got to head in from here on the transit track. We're going to take it up to that bit there, mirror it sort of thing. So that's not how it does it. Really. So we need to take it a bit past. That was right. Let's send that up there. We're kind of just going to head up straight as possible. And this is coming in. I would say that transit track might be quite quick. Probably not. Maybe 50 or 60? Maybe 60. Go 60 because that will speed up the more we get in there. Goodness me. That's going to continue. See, the way I'm looking at this right now, all I see is lines. it's just all I see. We got a branching bit. Hope we got enough room to do this. We do. Got a branching bit that goes off like that. You just sit over there if possible. Roughly where that is. But it kind of scoots in. Like that. There we go. I don't know whether they're very quick or not. Actually, that is not how it does it. Not happy with that at all. Get rid of it. Yeah, I think it's a crossover there. That would make more sense. Kind of does this. Whether that would be very quick either, I don't know. That works. Now, the Coventry shuttle just turns around on P1. P2, however, is used. P3 is used. Also, of note, they are set up, the main line, this section of the main line on Trent Valley, set up like the East Coast main line, which is the outer tracks are slow and the inner tracks are fast. It doesn't look like it's going to go well so far, does it? And it doesn't. I'm just going to say that. We're going to have to get right over here, like, now. So, yeah, that's going to be tricky. That's not going to give us the height, is it? We're going to have to go... We're going to have to go a little steeper and a little more immediate. Not too much, though, because I don't want it to affect the station. But there... It's just the scale, guys. We should be fine once we get it in. Alright. But the scale means we can't do it quite as we would like to. There we go. Right, maybe now we can just scoot round. Yes. We're doing it. I mean, it's a bit slow, but we're doing it. We have to get over here and meet up with this. I think we're going to do it. Way sharper than it should be. Maybe we could improve that by taking that out. Seeing what the game does if we go like that. That's 30. That I kind of like. But what happens if we take this further out first? Keep it at 40. 40, 40, 40. There we go. Then we'll go like that. 31. We got a little bit more. Like that. That's a little better. I like that. Ooh, official episode, which I've been told I cannot stop saying. I'm down with that. I'm stuck with it now. What we actually need to do is get down to 4 tracks, 2 tracks. Yeah, that would be great. To 4 tracks as soon as possible. I think we're actually there for the most part. So, transit track, northbound, northbound, southbound, southbound. So this will be fast, slow. Northbound, fast, no, fast, slow. And then platform 1 is the shuttle that turns round. Hey, right. We also have. We're going to meet up with that this way, round 2, which should be highly entertaining. Okay, we've got a crossover under our bridge. We've got another section that runs under here and loops round. I'm telling you guys, I might have broke myself. I might have pushed the boat out a little too far with this episode. But it was bound to happen, right? We're not going to have it easy all the time. Something doesn't look right. I don't know what it is. Ooh, I wish I knew what I was doing. This cuts across. I'd imagine it's not quick either. This bit I don't like. Oh, I know why it is. It's because they kind of head up there and it makes a V shape, but I haven't got the V. I'll show you what I mean. We might need a bit of a gap. It kind of does both of them join. So the only way I can think of doing this... No. We need to get right in there. Well, no, that might work. I would prefer it bang in the middle, but we're a little close to... No, do you know what? That might work. Yeah, that's the one. It goes like that. And then like that. And then that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Right. You know what? I kind of like that. This is a bit awkward. But everything else about it is fine. Let's do that then. So far so good. This is better. Now I know where I'm at. The problem I had, you see, is it wasn't doing that. And then we kind of go over really sharp here. That is starting to make more sense. Just about. What else do we have? Other than 50 shades of junction that we got going on here. This makes more sense now. I'm just happy about that. It's a bit of a weird one, but it works. We must have a way to get across there. That's all I'm thinking. There is a junction under the bridge. Not this one either. Which is intriguing. I don't know whether that's to come and meet here. I don't know whether we just do this and that. For that bit. Go across like that. That possibly makes sense. Which would send... Oh, I don't know. Then that splits off. That one's quite quick, actually. I don't know why, but it is. Kind of goes like that. I wonder if they'll use it as a bypass at any point. And this one, kind of want to go out. Like that. In fact, we just want to head out straight. That's what I think I'm doing wrong. Just kind of want to go like that for now. Is that right? Ooh, it's tricky. We'll have another look at the junction when I'm done, so you can say, Grand, you just made it up at the end. Or you can say, well done. You kind of did it right. Okay, so the junction under the bridge. That is actually going across the lines, both lines. I would like these to... Ooh, not do that. I'd like these to kind of join up. Alright, this bit is what goes across like that. And I'd imagine it's quite slow. I was going to say we lost the track, but we didn't. Fast, fast. Oh, hang on. Fast, fast. Slow, slow. No, that is it. We're doing it. We've got it. So that's the bridge. Let's get the bridge going. We might do this. We might do it. Not that. It's got to be very, very modern. No, none of that. That sort of works, but I'm a little worried we'll lose our shadow. We haven't. I feel like they fixed it. I am a little excited and it's almost in the right place. Almost. Unfortunately, what I forgot to do... Never mind. Excitement removed. What I forgot to do... This doesn't do that. We need kind of a gap here. And go like that. I thought it was going to go somewhere else, but it doesn't. That's what we need to do. There we go. There we go. We got it. Just send that straight for now. And we still get across. Yes, we can. Where's our bridge? Perfect. Yes. Right. We're in. There are struts in the middle, but they're going to be at a weird angle. Because you can't have them going straight like that. We might be able to if we use the bottom tracks and bring them up and cheat. You know, that would be kind of tempting. Right, so where is this track going? We're going straight, and miraculously, it actually created what I wanted. Which is, we're coming down. Well, alright. I'm kind of down with this. It wouldn't be too... Look, it's all flat. Look at it. Well, that bit I thought was going to be an issue. So, I'm a little bit surprised that that happened, and now I don't know what to do. I thought I'd be spending a bit longer on that. So we're going to delete that and make it difficult. No, we're not. No, we're not. But we do need to be going that way. In fact, I think we need to... No. Yeah, no. Go straight first. We have a branch coming off here, which is what all of this is. See? It allows you to get across there should we need to. Not across here. You cannot get onto the main line coming that way. It just branches straight out again. Which is interesting, but I would say legit. Okay, so we're going to need to go up, start going up probably. Let me look. Let's not just guess. We actually have an interesting thing ahead of us. I think if we do that, we can have this as a junction. Providing we maintain the same slope either side. Because we do that, believe it or not. Does it look silly? No, it doesn't. Great. We kind of got it. Straight away. For anybody that knows this section of track, how are we doing, guys? Have we kind of got it? Which means this is the bit that's going to be going out that way. Let's get closer. The closer you get, the more precision you get. I don't know whether everybody knows that, but there you go. If you're out here, you get large chunky maneuvers. But if you're zoomed in, you get quite a lot of precision. So you can make smaller adjustments to the track, you see. Alright, so this goes like that way round. And again, I'm going to imagine this isn't very quick. And it almost reminds me of a passing loop. Perhaps it is, of sorts. But I'm not sure. There's one way to know. And that's if there's a crossover down here. If there's a crossover this way... By the way, we kind of wiggle around. We've got to do some curly whirlies in the track here. It's not all straight, but not too... Curly whirlies, by the way. Apart from the lovely chocolate back in the UK, which I've not had in forever. But it's not a technical term for railways. So you're not here probably for technical terms. Because that's not one. So there is no section of track that is referred to as a curly whirly. Oh no. Right, I'm putting that in and I've not even checked. If it is there though, it is. It is actually there. Which means that is a passing loop. There we go. Perfect. Now we can wiggle. We've got to head to that. So we can start moving our way down. And curly whirly in it. All the way there. Look at that. It's almost like I made a proper height map. And then we can keep wiggling. We're actually coming down to it. Look at that. And then we can just, I guess, do that. Because we're slowing down anyway. Oi. What are you doing? I got a little angry with the AI there. I don't know why. It's not really a big deal, is it? There we go. I like it. We have a bit done. I'm gonna save it there because I'm a little bit nervous. I can't believe we got that in, guys. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, so we're hooked up. And so far, I had a quick check on the map. We're doing okay. I'm a little excited. What we have to do now is branch this off, and they're eventually all going to join. So let's knock this back. Do you know, looking at the map, this is closer to the bridge. And probably a lot faster than I had it. I'm going to say 50. It's probably not that. That's better. That's much better. This needs to be... We need to go from here. And that needs to come across there. Don't worry, we'll have another look at the end. You can tell me whether it's good or bad. What we need to do is get them one section apart. So we'll gradually come over like that. Bit at a time. Then this needs to be coming over a little more immediately. Like that. I would imagine it's not too quick. Yes. Alright guys, it's almost there. It's probably not that aggressive. But we're running out of room. We're kind of still heading in the right direction. Are we? Let's look north. Yes. Are we heading to Manchester and Atherstone? I don't know. I thought we're heading up to Twycross. I'm a little worried. Let me have a quick look. Oh, actually, I could show you. This is the junction, you see? I think we got it. I think we got it. That'll save me doing that again. So, are we heading up to the correct... We are, look, Atherstone, Manchester. There's a station there. So if we go back to our map, let me zoom back into what we're doing. We're about to do this bit, guys. We've got to cross all the way over, you see. And then before the bridge, we want to be able to go right across. Probably not used the most. And this bit, we go over the top, and then that's that last bit. Hopefully we we can make a bridge there. I really hope so, otherwise it could all fall to bits. See what I mean? We're heading for Atherstone and Manchester. I keep wanting to say Manchester. Oh, I love it. I've got an excite. I can't get words out. Okay, so this is going straight. So is that. We eventually want to come across as well, as long as we can keep the speed, because it is a fast line. Perfect. Would that do us? I know we probably need a little more. We do have a slight wiggle in the track. Not too much. If we go from here and make these like that, then knock this back to where it's there. Yes. Yes. So just after the bridge, this junction here, this would make sense. We go across like that. And then we've probably got a much quicker one up here. Because you don't want trains hanging around on the main line. So 50 will do us. And then another 50 there. 50 there. That's it. That's it. And this is going up. We'll leave that up there. Right. Now let's do this bit. Please work. Please, please work. It's not going to work. Oh no. It's a disaster. It's a disaster, guys. Maybe we can go up a touch. Not over yet. Yes. Oh, you beauty. Oh, you're absolutely beautiful. Right. And I kind of want that. Is it? You know what? I kind of want that one. But I would like it closer. Can you do it? I was a bit worried there. I'll tell you that for nothing. We do that. Yes, it's slow, and I think it's supposed to be. Then we'll come down. It's very gradual. It's very gradual. Probably not that gradual. Is this happening? It looks like it's going to happen. Like that. Alright, we're almost there. On this side, anyway. Then we've got to do the other side. So this can only go one way. You're only going that way. It's a bit bizarre. I don't know what that is. This makes no sense, this section here. Because there's no way to cross over. Am I missing a crossover then? No, 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 no. I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Because it only joins on the slow line. Heading northbound. But this is a... This is heading southbound on that. So I'm not sure what it's there for. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Tell you why in a second. I don't mind too much that it's doing it, because it might not be used, or it's only used at certain times. There we go. There. Then what we can do is tidy this up so that it's not all bumpy. And that should give us what we need. There. Beautiful. Then we'll have some trees and stuff on here. Super official episode. We'll put some trees on there as well. We'll bring all this up to the same level. We've got to do the other side yet. And then we can bring our cross-country train all the way over here. You know, don't mind it. It's sort of doing the thing I want it to do. I'm a little confused about this though. I feel like that should not be doing that. I feel like we should be connecting here because we're heading that way. That's the only way I can see that. Answers on a postcard, guys. Or in the comments, which would be much easier this day and age. Right. We have that. We have the... So what are the junctions called again? This is Ashby Junction. This bit here. I feel like we should have a signal box here, don't you? And where would be... You know, if we extend this sidings a little bit, then we put, let's just use ballast for now. We put something there. Actually, not there. Put it on the straight bit. We get JK's lovely signal box. Where are you? There it is. And we make it quite big. You want platform, and then you can stick it on the track. We make it nice and massive. What colours do we have? Well, probably closer to LNER. Oh, I forgot to write down who it was operated by back in the day. It did begin with an L. So we have that in, and I like it. Also, in... this is be an interesting one. There's Great North Western Railway are going to be operating through here. With a London to Blackpool North service, and it's scheduled to start in September 2019. I say we get it in straight away. Virgin operate in here. They'll use these main tracks here, and that is Manchester, London to Manchester, Liverpool or Crewe, and then Chester to North Wales, and also London to Blackpool. We've got cross country operating out of this side, which now makes perfect sense. And we also have this shuttle here. And I believe there is also London North Western, which is London to Crewe, which will probably operate on the slow lines. On the outside here, with the Virgin services probably more likely operating out of this one. I have a feeling this fast line here is very strange. They must operate that. I don't get this. There's no way over here. Okay, the only thing I can think of is that you get onto the slow... I don't know what this avoidance is. Maybe it's freight. Or maybe it's switching to go on the Peterborough-Birmingham line. Let's get the bottom in. So we're about to do the Nuneaton South Junction. Another interesting one. We want our main line to be coming off this way. Not with ballast. May I recommend against that. We want to keep straight again. And we're going to put a little curve in, which is what happens. Alright, let's do it. I think we can manage this. It's a bit crazy, granted. I'm going to guess it all joins up eventually. I'm a little nervous about what you're doing. There we go. That should work. I'm feeling it. This would be the slow line, right? That would be the slow line. Joining up. I don't think it does it like that, though. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But not that close. Not that close at all. We'd want to be over here. We'll connect that up to there. Brilliant. This is going to go that way. I think we've got it so far. Not happy with that. I think we're going this way first. That seems better. Right. I know it's a mess. But we need to be heading to... Where are we heading to with this? This continues on. Oh dear. I thought this would be the easy one. I'm now beginning to wonder. You go like that. You head off that way. Quite sharp as well. Which means you would do that. Oh, what's up with you? You would do that. Can you do it? Put it there. Let's join in. Where do we join in? There. Beautiful. That is a thing that exists. And this switches over. Like, if we keep at 40, I'm sort of happy with that. I can kind of see where they were going with this. It's a little confusing, but not terrible. We'll keep this going down here. We're up to 4 tracks already. We'll have to keep heading that way for a second. Because we've got to come off the northbound fast line over here like that. There we go. That bit is done. That makes perfect sense. We have this bit, which will pretty much go straight for a little bit. That will have to go straight as well. Then hook in. It does hook in quite aggressively. Okay. Alright. I am liking it so far. It's a bit weird. It's a bit confusing. Because we got the that line there. Which we... Dear me. This isn't like this. Oh, this is confusing. This is confusing. This isn't there. But we've got 4 tracks. I don't get it. Because this is the... this just joins straight back in. It's the bypass. The freight avoidance or whatever it is. I'm a little unsure as what we're doing here. We're missing a track, aren't we? This is... I'm confused, guys. I'm broken. This is not the side I thought I would get confused with. So this is not right. We've kind of missed the track, haven't we? Yes, this bit here. Because it's sharing it. That's the one I messed up on. This bit is the slow line's missing, which is there. That's where we're going wrong. Got it. I think we're good now. Now it makes more sense. Now it makes more sense. This is where it goes. We'll go with 50. Oh, that was tricky. Yeah, that's the one. That's the kiddie. There's probably a lot to cut out there, that's for sure. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, it pretty much is the same thing, but we're coming out there instead. There we go. Now it's making sense. Right, we'll do that one at 40. That's it. That's it. We got it. I don't know where we're heading with this just yet. We'll just swing off there. That's that one. Okay, okay. You can do it. Now this one is interesting. It doesn't actually... Now that that's gone, this makes a bit more sense. Because we kind of do that instead. Head towards the track. There's kind of... That bow thing is sort of there. But I don't want it that aggressive. Like that. Like that. That is better. That is much better. We have a crossover for this. Surprisingly. About there. Which must mean we're going over to that side from over there. We're not quite in the right places here. This is branched out far too soon. Yeah, I think we need more space down here. I think we need more space. Let's go down here. A bit further. If need be, we can get the angles later. We might need to finish the south one on Thursday. I don't want this going out yet. This junction here. I would like that. Because, I tell you why. We head off. This is interesting. After this, we head off into here. Like that. And I would imagine that's not too quick. We head off like that. And where that is just after it, is about where we go. There we go. That's better. I'm happier with that. And I'm going to say 45 then. That is better. That is better. Which means we can go over sooner here. We'll stick with 45s. I like 45s. Beautiful. I think it's coming together. I think it's coming together. So far, so good. Get rid of these nibbly-knobbly bits. Get rid of that. Move that out. Alright. Alright. I like it. Okay, so further down here, we split off. Or join back up. I don't know what's going on. But there's another one just there. That kind of joins up to this as it's branching off. So we do that. This is the Peterborough to Birmingham line. We branch off and, as far as I can tell, go up like that. It's all a bit weird, to be honest. It will be kind of like that. Yes. Yeah, there's also a crossover here. I don't know how quick that would be or why it's even there. Ah, for that. To get onto there. Yes. Are we doing it, guys? We've got to put this one back in now just here. We'll go with 50. Is about right. Could actually be further back. Could just be a touch further back. It kind of wants to be with this. So we might be able to go with maybe 60. Probably a bit too quick, but it's there. I don't think I've missed anything. That's as crazy as we go. That's it. I would say that's a success. This goes over that way. Take it out at 50. And somehow we managed to go around our north facing thing there. Get rid of that. This is going to go out that way. What a big old branch line this is. Intersection. Junction. There we go. Guys. Nuneaton is in. I think we kind of got that. I think we got it. Is that Nuneaton to you? I think we pretty much nailed it. We don't have any signalling. But I'm going to have to end this episode. It has been a long one. and a lot of fiddling around. Although, I think the good thing would be, we look forward to signaling all of this up at the start of Thursday's episode, as well as reveal the guest station winner, if you can remember all the way back to the beginning. But I like that. I think we did it. I like our little sidings we've got. Oh, do you know what I could put this in. There is a sidings over here. Maybe we should do that. Just so we have it in. We'll put that in for now. Don't know how it goes. Oh, come on, Grand. Do it right. It's sort of like that. There's actually goes to 3 tracks, believe it or not. Like so. Just for a little bit of the section. Doesn't actually join there. Oh, I see how it goes. Get rid of that. And that. Like so. Well, I mean, we might as well, right? And then we'll end it. We're getting carried away. It's more like that. And then go straight. We might be able to do something with it. And then this bit is what goes like so. There we go. We've got it. There's our sidings. This bit continues to go up that way. And then this joins on here for whatever reason. Probably not very quick either. 35. There we go. I'm happier with that. Alright. Nuneaton Station. All the junctions. On Thursday, we will signal this up and we'll get cross-country running in there. And then I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll head to Coventry, because that's what that little shuttle service is. And we're going to head up to Hinkley with this bit, which is looking about right. We kind of keep swinging up. We can adjust that. Shall we sit somewhere? Somewhere busy. How about down here? This should be quite busy now. You know. Ooh, look at how busy that all is and laggy. Forget about the lag. Ignore the lag. That's been an episode of Junctions and Stations. Did I do okay? Drop me a comment below. I hope so. It was a tricky one. Far trickier than I thought it'd be. I haven't played this in like an entire episode. I had fun with that. It was a little harder to do than I was expecting, but it turned out fairly accurate. More accurate than I was expecting. Especially with that double crossover bridgey thing we got going and all the crazy track layouts. I'm looking forward to putting a train on there and seeing how it goes. We might have to put an extra crossover, but I think we'll get away with it. Yep, that's been it. Thank you, guys. Enjoy a bit of train action as we go. And good luck with Guess the Station. And until next time, take care.